How you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, it's that time again to explore the channeled message for the month so that we can see what the light beings are saying about all the fuckery going on this planet and give us some sort of message to help us wade through these waters. So we are taking a peek into that today. I am bringing you here from my living room. This is the first time I've put up a tree in years. There are no presents under it yet. There are no ornaments on it. There's no tree topper on it. I didn't get that far this year. It's the first year I've put up a tree in a very, very long time. So I'm like, you know what? The fact that there's a tree, there's lights on it, and there's a tree skirt under it, that's 3 things. Next year, we can add ornaments, a topper, and presents. And so next year, we'll add the other 3 things. There's a puppy who drank water in there that's going, "Arr." Izzy, are you okay? Are you okay? Let's see if I can find her. Did you drink too much water? Did you get yourself choked up, sweet? Scooter, are you servicing yourself right now? Are you servicing yourself during this? Okay, well, you know, trying to bring you a channeled message from the light beings, and my son in there is servicing himself. So, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all y'all too. So anyway, I've got the messages. You know that there's always one message here for all of the percolators, and then a second message for Perk Squad members. So anybody who would like to be a member of the Perk Squad, you can click the blue join button below, or the link in the description box. Wow, tongue twister. To be a member of the Perk Squad and to see the second message for today. So, pardon the interruption here, everyone. Just a reminder of the channelversary sale that's going on right now. 15% off all services on my website. And the sale ends December 31st, so the details will be in the comments below. I'm going to read this first one to y'all and see what they have in store. See what the guides have to say to us today. So let's get right on into it. Jump straight in here. Why don't we? Alrighty. All, you have come here today for a message, and we have decided to provide you with what you most need to hear right now. This is a message of hope. We feel that on your planet right now, many of you are most in need of hope. Hope in humanity, hope in your systems, hope in your personal lives, and hope in yourselves. We want to assure you that there is great reason to hold on to hope. These times seem dark, but as we've mentioned before, they are necessary to bring about the light. As problems arise, so do solutions. This is how things work. And so, as you continue to see problems in your societies, problems across all systems, and problems on the home front, please know that those are revealing all of the things that are in need of change, providing you with all of the insights you need to begin to shine light on them. The solutions are already in front of you, and we are helping you to see them and gain confidence in taking them on. You have power. You have choice. What you are capable of accomplishing is far beyond your awareness. You are not trapped within these circumstances, and we are here to help guide you to smoother waters. The world is changing, and much of that change is for the better, even though you may not see it. Think of it as a seed. When you plant a seed, it is under the ground, out of sight. You do not know if it is growing. if it has died, or if it is even still there. Then one day it sprouts, and you realize that it is indeed there and very much alive, growing into a bigger plant with each passing day. That is what is happening on your planet right now. The seeds have already been planted, and they are growing. You just can't see them yet, as they remain underneath the surface. Keep the faith. Keep the hope. It is coming. We love you so very much. Your spirit guides. All right, y'all. That one, I feel like is so needed right now. Like they said, we all really need hope right now. We're all in this place where this has been a difficult year. This year, in a lot of ways, has sucked. Sure, there's been positives. I don't want to filter the positives. On this channel, we like to give attention to both the positive things and the not so positive things, so that we're, taking an inventory accurately, looking at both sides. We don't want to do, spiritual bypassing by this toxic positivity, but we also don't want to dwell on nothing but the negatives and never take a look at the silver linings. We like to have that balance here on the channel. And I feel like though this year has had lots of little specks of good in my personal life, in the bigger scene across my country, across the world, there's also been a lot of hardships this year for a lot of us. And I take comfort in knowing that we're in this boat together, but it still sucks. And hope, faith, knowing it's coming, those are things that really do bring me comfort right now, and I hope it brings comfort to you too. A lot of times we get messages that are scandalous or that are a little bit dark. And so I feel like it's nice to have this balance, especially here in the holiday season, where there's some levity, some brightness, to know that the light at the end of the tunnel is not an oncoming train. That's beautiful. So I really like that. I like that they said you have power, you have choice, and that what you're capable of accomplishing is far beyond your awareness. I think that that's great. I really liked how they described it as a seed underneath the surface. Like, I'm always like that. I'm like, okay, I planted this thing. Is it dead? Did a cat dig it out? We had a lot of feral cats out here. Did it dig it out? Is it ever gonna come up? And so you're not sure, but then you see the tiny little poke of green coming through, and you're like, yay, it's there and it's alive. Oh my gosh, yay. And how you feel when you see that, it's comforting to know that our seeds have been planted and they're still there and they're still germinating. They're very much alive. They just haven't sprouted above the surface yet, and that's why we can't see it. And I like how they explain that. I'm a visual learner myself. I don't know about y'all. Anybody else visual learners out there? I am, and so having something that I can visualize and picture will help it sink in better, and for me that really did that. So I liked to hear that. Oh man, as I'm coming to you from my living room floor in a gray hoodie, the whole YouTuber meme of people coming in a gray hoodie, my hair not done, in this little, I guess you can call it a bun, as short and thin as my hair is. Just making it through. This has been this has been the busiest work season I've ever had in terms of a holiday season and working at the same time. I'm currently working 3 different jobs because, we're at a time in our society where we got to do what we got to do to make sure that not only can we make ends meet, but we can get a little bit extra to replenish the savings that got sucked dry. As y'all know, this year I had at least 3 emergency vet visits with various puppies, and thank God they're all okay right now. But those were scares and those were expensive. Y'all know that in the middle of fucking summer, my air conditioning went out for 12 solid days. It was like 92 degrees in the house morning and night for 12 solid days. So we had to get a new AC unit. We had to get all new ductwork replaced for the AC unit. And the hot water heater exploded under the house. So we had to get a new hot water heater too. None of these things are cheap. None of these things. Most of which obviously had to be financed because I don't have that kind of money just laying around in savings. But you also can't just keep financing things over and over because you got to pay for those things on a monthly basis. And if you don't make that much money a month, then you're not going to be able to pay for that a month. And so I'm like, all right, time for 3 jobs. We're going to push through. We're going to make this work. We're going to, try to pay down some of these debts that happened this year, and this too shall pass. And I'm going to have faith that it's going to work out. And so y'all have seen that, I might only put up 1 video a week. Sometimes, like in the case of this one, it's probably been close to 2 weeks since I've put a video out, and I hate that. I hate that because I really like to have at minimum a weekly presence with y'all. Minimum. It's been 2 months since we've had a live stream, so I'm hoping to plan one of those very soon. Hopefully this month around the holidays, so we can have a holiday hangout together. But yeah, it's been so busy trying to work extra so that I can recoup all the expenses that 2022 flung at us. And I'm just grateful that I have the ability to work 3 part-time jobs, even if I'm pulling out my hair. Literally, my trichotillomania has been crazy. I've been pulling out my hair really, really bad. It's gotten really thin and, some bald spots. I'm probably going to have to start wearing wigs again just to make up for that, give my scalp a break as it kind of tries to grow some back out. Hopefully I haven't damaged my follicles too much and it can grow back out. So I might do that. Wear wigs to be protective for my hair. Y'all will see. Y'all will find out. If y'all see me pulling out that long straight Tati wig that I used to wear, then you'll know why. Trichotillomania wins again. But the short race, I win the long race. That's how it's gonna go. Because I have said it, and thus it shall be. So yeah. At one of my jobs, y'all, get this. I'm not kidding. Some of y'all from private readings know this, but get this. The job that I resigned from, that I was working full time, and I resigned from a year and a half ago when we found out Daddy had cancer, I got a cold call from them, from like a higher up in the agency, begging for me to come back. I thought that, there would have been a replacement hired and things would be going on swimmingly. Well, apparently it took a while to hire a replacement. Then the replacement only stayed for 6 months before they were like, I gotta get out of here. And they left. And then the position had been vacant for that time. And they were trying really hard to, piece things together and keep it going. But when a position is vacant, it's vacant. There's only so much you can do. So they cold called me begging for me to come back. I'm like, I cannot come back full time. I'm already doing 2 other jobs right now. And so they said, well, we'll allow you to work part-time and from home as long as you can help us out. So I was like, well, I do need the extra money. And part-time from home, I can figure it out. I can do it, even if it means I'm working at 9 o'clock at night. And Lord, y'all, I have been working at like 9 o'clock at night. So I took that on, but that meant that it was time for the annual report to the federal funders. Y'all who've worked grants, y'all know. Y'all know, any of y'all that do grant work, especially in the healthcare industry, whether it's physical or behavioral health, y'all know if grantors give you money at the end of every grant year, they want you to submit a report to them showing, hey, this is what we did with all your money. So that way your money wasn't a waste, because look at our dog and pony show of what we did, and please continue to fund us, kind of thing. And so they needed somebody to write that report. Y'all, I'm telling you, this report is usually like over 100 pages. And I had 3 weeks to write it. And it's based on a grant year that, remember, I was out working to help Daddy as he was passing, and then my family after he passed. And so I wasn't there. So I don't know what happened in that grant year. And I have to write like 100 pages in 3 weeks about a grant year that I wasn't in. I'm like, oh my gosh. So stress is an understatement. I have 2 days to finish it. I'm not even done. I'm just taking a break right now for my sanity to, one, be able to get a video up for y'all, because I feel bad that y'all have not had a video up in so long. And two, just so I can have a little bit of a break, because, you know, you get to writing and doing stuff for so long, your eyes start to like cross over and you just can't think. And you're like, I've reread this paragraph about 8,000 times and I have no idea what the hell it says. And so, yeah, I'm about 48 hours away from finishing it, come hell or high water. Even if I got to pull all-nighter, this thing's got to be done tomorrow. It's going to be done. So that's where I've been. That's my update for anybody who cares. I know I just spent a long time talking about it. How have things been going for y'all? You know, I like seeing y'all's updates in the comments. I feel like we're a nice big percolator family here, and we share our sadnesses, our fears, our successes, our excitements. We share it all and support each other through it. So feel free to share what you've got going on right now, this holiday season. And yeah, some of the good with the bad with the good. Get a little bit of mix going on here, to honor that we have both sides going on in our lives at any given time. I'm excited that when this report ends in roughly 2 days, that I will be at a point where I can sigh a breath of relief and I can start doing things that I'm really excited about doing. I'm really excited about holiday cooking. I love doing holiday cooking. I'm really excited about the fact that my puppy goes to the groomer tomorrow. Teddy goes to the groomer and he's gonna get all holiday cute, Christmas cute. I'm excited about that. I'm excited that my husband will have 2 days off of work from UPS, and so I'll get to see him again, because this has been his peak season too. So I've been working from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. and so has he. So we haven't really seen each other. We've slept next to each other in the same bed, but that ain't the same as actually getting to spend time together. So we'll get to spend time together. I'm excited about that. Like I said, I'm happy about the fact that got a tree and lights and a little tree skirt here. So that's something. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I am grateful for this season. And I'm grateful for the fact that there's a good chance I'll be able to do a live stream with y'all before this month ends. So y'all let me know about what you're thinking. Perk Squad members, of course, I've got a second message coming up for y'all here. So y'all stay tuned for your second message. And though I don't think I did any of my intro stuff, so people don't know who I am or what I do, but that's okay. They're probably not watching this video anyway. Here's an outro. Don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. Bye, love you, minute. Bye, love you, minute. Bye, y'all. B-roll coming up. B-roll coming up. Bye, y'all. You excited about breakfast? You excited about breakfast? Yeah, you got your toy on the yoga mat? Yeah? Y'all just really like toys on yoga mats? Breakfast? Yeah? Don't you want to come over here and get some breakfast? Mommy's gonna start filling up these bowls. Breakfast? Wrong way. Doofus, bless his heart. I get y'all breakfast. I get it for y'all. Bless, he ran off. He got too excited.